Hi guys and gals and all my non-binary friends, coming to you live again from my bedroom floor because apparently that's what I'm doing now. So it's 2 o'clock, literally probably 2:01 now in the morning. I took a nap and I wasn't planning on recording this video, but I think this video is probably gonna end up just being a bunch of random rants. But this is what I'm gonna start with. This is what's on my mind at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was on TikTok, and I don't know if you know who Consciously is. He's this really well-researched, well-educated black guy who just goes around and trying to basically dismantle patriarchy and white supremacy is like his thing. He just goes around and busting all of these things. Anyway, so I don't know when he posed the question, but I saw on my TikTok that he posed the question asking black men without, I'll let him say it.
Black men, without blaming black women, what is the reason for you exclusively dating outside of your race? And just so we clear, this is no critique or criticism towards interracial dating. I'm merely asking a question about why certain people only like to date outside of their race. Nor am I saying this applies to all black men. If it don't apply, then let it fly. And lastly, I'm not saying it only happens in my community. I know that in the indigenous community, in the Mexican community, there's a thing for those Karens. It's kind of a phenomenon, right? But my question still stands. Black men, without blaming black women, why do you exclusively date outside of your race? Questions that need answers.
Without bringing black women in names up, why do you exclusively date non-black women? And child, the coons was cooning. The coons were cooning, okay? Work to Dr. Umar, I don't know how you pronounce it, I'm sorry. But these men coming, basically it all boils down to they're afraid of black women. They're afraid of black women. They are afraid of black women. Like misogynoir is real, right? So people really genuinely hate black women, but most of these men were just talking about how they were afraid of black women. Like they're scared of black women, and it's like, why are you so afraid of black women? What do you think black women are gonna do besides, I don't know, hold you accountable, challenge you on the bullshit that you say? You want to talk out your ass, you want to just be able to move weird, and then when a black woman says, hey, you're moving weird, you don't want to hear that, so then you say, oh, I'm afraid of black women. Like, I'm afraid of black women. I can't deal with them. They're just so much. They're just too strong. I'm too afraid of them. And it's just like, for fucking what? What are you so fucking afraid of? Like, it don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me unless you're afraid of someone holding you accountable. And just say you're afraid of somebody holding you accountable. I'm like, what is this fear? What is this fear? And that fear leaves black women unsafe. If black men are running around here saying they are afraid of black women, then why would they feel the need to protect black women? Why would they feel the need to speak up for black women? If they are afraid of black women, they think that black women can handle themselves. If they keep saying, oh, black women are strong, they're strong, they're loud, they're this, they're that, then why would black men feel the need? Why would these same black men who are saying this feel any need to protect or stand up for or be there for a black woman? If you feel like black women are strong, independent beings that just are unsurmountable, then why would you feel the need to protect them? Like, I just don't understand. What are you so fucking afraid of? Are you really that afraid of being held account? Are you really that afraid of accountability, bro? Are you really that afraid of growing the fuck up and being a goddamn better person? Is that really what the fuck is going wrong with y'all? I don't get it. And I'm sorry, y'all really think that sounds good? That doesn't sound good. It sounds like I don't know. And it's just like, okay, I'm gonna give credit where credit due. A lot of us, the videos that I was seeing, people were being honest. They were just like, I was afraid, like I was scared. And I'm just like, for what? Where were you afraid of? Except for the fact that you probably wanted to do some cool shit, and you knew the black women around you were not gonna be up with that shit. And don't get me wrong, there are black women coons. Don't get me wrong, we are equal opportunists over here. The black women coons can get it too. But I guess for the most part, black men feel like, well, the black men that exclusively date non-black women feel like, oh, okay, to me it reads as I want to assimilate into the white man's into the white man's system. And most black women, to me, it reads, the black women that you encounter, you feel like they not going to go along with you, just wanting to assimilate into the white man's system. And so they're going to call you out, and then that makes you afraid. So then you run to the snow bunnies. Like, I don't, like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. You sound pathetic. You sound pathetic. You sound sad. And of course you get the idiotic responses. Of course you get the childish response, because this is happening on TikTok, and children are really on there paying attention. So of course you get this idiot talking about, man, some people are dealing with experience. If you touch a stove and it's hot, when you buy another stove, you're gonna be hesitant when you buy another stove. Like, are you like, what? So you're saying if you touch a stove, you're going to be hesitant when you buy another stove. So you're still willing to buy another stove. What are you saying? What about black women is so hot? Like, that burns. Like, what is black women doing that burns? Like, there's this idea that black women are just so, I don't know, like, it's just so infuriating. The only thing I can think of that black women do is hold people accountable for their actions and their words. And I'm not saying all black women are doing that, because again, there are coons. There are coons amongst us, okay? Hey, Candace Owens, I'm looking at you, girl. Hey, how you doing? So don't get it twisted. But it's just like, it's reading all this fear mongering of black women. It's just really reading as pathetic men who don't want to be held accountable, who just want to do whatever the fuck they want to do. They want to assimilate. They want to have the white man's power and privilege while not being oppressed. Like, that's all I'm hearing. And then of course you get the guys who are like, don't get me wrong, I love black women. I would definitely date a black woman. It's just the fact that I was raised around a lot of white people. And so and I just was moving up in the world so fast, and every time I looked around, it was white women. I'm sure it was a black person. I'm sure somewhere along the way, there was a black woman in that room, and you was just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, sis. I'm good, beloved. You go out there and you do your black woman thing, but I'm gonna get me a little nice snow bunny, and we're gonna have some cute little biracial kids. Like, you're not gonna convince me that everywhere you went, there was just no black women who met the standard. Like, no, it's not happening. It's not. I'm not falling for it. I don't care. I'm not falling for it because it don't make sense to me. And if it don't make sense, stop it. So that's my first rant. Y'all need to stop being afraid of black women. I'm sorry. I'm so tired of y'all saying black women are strong. Like, shut the fuck up. Black women are human. They're just as strong as everyone else. They're just not stupid. That's what it seems like. Y'all just don't understand. They're just not stupid. But yeah, that was my first rant. I think my second rant is going to be about fucking... Yo, T.I., it's something wrong with him. It's something wrong with him. Like, it's something wrong with the man. It's not like we've never seen this, but it's misogyny at work. It's misogyny war at work. It's like, you know, the whole, I love hoes, but I love the ideal of hoes, but actually women being hoes disgust me, and they are not worthy of anything. This man clearly doesn't actually see women for anything beyond like body parts and reproductive organs. Like, he talking about spending time with your daughter is thought prevention hours. Y'all really think it's normal to just be fantasizing about your daughter's sex life? Y'all really think it's normal to just be so obsessed with your daughter's sex life? And I know people are just gonna be out there, oh, well, you know, women can get pregnant. So what? That don't excuse why you are so fascinated about the ins and outs of your daughter's vagina. It don't make sense. It's not okay. It's giving therapy. It's giving, you need a black woman therapist. And I'm sorry that I'm putting work on black women. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to deal with that black woman therapist, fictional black woman therapist that I just made up to deal with T.I. problems. You shouldn't have to deal with that. But I don't know what to do because T.I. needs help. T.I. needs help. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, T.I. needs help. He needs help. He needs help. And not that fake ass red table talk help. No, I mean real help. The man clearly has issues. The man clearly has issues, okay? If every time you fix your mouth to speak about your daughter, it's pertaining to her vagina, you have a problem. You have a problem. You need help. You have a problem and you need help. If every time I hear you, you're talking about your daughter's vagina, you need help. That's all I can say. Like, you need help. And I don't know what else to say. I don't, like, it's nasty. And a lot of you men think that it's normal. Y'all real life only think about y'all future daughters when it comes to their sex life. This is what being a girl dad looks like to y'all. Saying that spending time with your child is thought prevention hours. Are you meant? I'm not even finna do that because that's wrong to mentally ill people. I am so sorry. That was really weak of me. That was really weak of me. But you need help, T.I. You need help. You need help. You need help, and it's okay. It's okay. The first step to getting help and actually recovering and all that shit is admitting it. Okay, so every time, and the thing is, he thinks it's funny. Like, he thinks he's funny. See, this is the thing. The two nasty ass time that this man has really fixed his mouth and has gotten into a lot of trouble about talking about his daughter's vagina, it has been him trying to make a joke. You understand that? He thinks it's funny. There's a lot of people who are running around trying to be comedians and they're just not funny. They're just not funny. They just don't have the range and they need to sit down. They need to sit down. And T.I. is one of them. And every time he makes jokes, for some reason, it's not some reason, he hates women. So of course, every time he fixes his mouth to make a joke, women are going to be the butt of the joke. Duh. But it's just like your daughter, you want to keep bringing up your daughter's vagina. Do you realize that she's a person, like a whole human person that then has to deal with the consequences of you talking about her vagina? Like, y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. It's really giving, I don't think women are human. It's really giving, I believe women are just here to laugh at and mock and, you know, use as an insult, right? Because all insults towards men has to do with comparing to them to women. Like, if you call a man a bitch, a female, a girl, a pussy, all these things, all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Y'all just hate women. And I guess that's all I got to say about T.I. because I'm just really disgusted. Like, he's nasty. He's gross. He needs help. Anybody who is that obsessed with their daughter's sex life, anybody who's that obsessed with controlling their children's love life, their children's sex life, and I'm not talking about worried about their children's safety, worried about their children's well-being, their children having a healthy relationships. No, you're worried about your daughter's vagina. You're not worried about her health, her mental health, her physical health, her whether or not she knows how to be intimate and knows how to be loved and knows like how to love. No, you're worried about her vagina. So sit with that and get help. So I think that is that all that I want to talk about. I think that's it. I think T.I. and y'all men really. And since we back on it, I'm thinking back onto y'all men just rationalizing why y'all not dating black women, or explaining why in the past y'all haven't dated black women, because it's just for some reason so many men go through this phase of just not exclusively just saying nigger women, I just hate them tar babies can get the fuck on. There's a tendency. Let's talk about transphobia. It's cute. It's 2:00 in the morning. Let's do it. It's the moment. Let's be honest. Y'all are transphobic as fuck. Y'all don't believe trans people should exist. Not only do y'all not believe trans people should exist, y'all go out of your way to make sure trans people know they shouldn't exist, to murder trans people, to endorse other people being violent towards trans people, to make up scenarios where you get to be violent towards trans people. It's very it's giving very much I need to help figuring out who I am, and I hate seeing people be who they are. That's what it's giving me. It's giving you hate yourself and you just don't like people who know who they are and are okay and are happy with who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, get some help. Y'all, along with T.I., need help. And so when we're talking about transphobia, the reason why I bring up transphobia in relation to black men not dating black women is because a lot of black women, cis black women specifically, cis black women deal with transphobia too. Like, I don't want to just only bring up transphobia. It's like trans women are dying. Trans women are being murdered like it's nothing. Trans black women are being murdered like it's nothing. And so there are cis black women who think that it's okay to be transphobic, who think that it's okay to be like, cause like, you know, the pick-me's, y'all know the pick-me's. And so for some reason you are not secure in your womanhood, so then you have to question other people's womanhood because they're secure in their womanhood. And it's just like, for what do you get out of there? Transphobia doesn't just hurt trans people, it hurts cisgendered people too. Look at Michelle Obama, look at Meg Thee Stallion, look at Serena Williams. Transphobia doesn't just hurt trans people, and it should be enough that it hurts trans people because it gets trans people murdered. It validates the murder and abuse and violence enacted on trans women. But not only does it do that, it hurts cisgendered women. And I bring that up in correlation to black men not dating black women because you get, again, people like a Michelle Obama who, when we talk about these black men who are not dating black women, a lot of people, when they saw Barack Obama, assumed that Barack Obama had a white wife. A lot of people saw Barack Obama and was like, oh, his wife is probably white. She's probably white, because a lot of affluent black men tend to date non-black women. So people assumed that about him. When they found out Michelle Obama was black, people were like, what? That's crazy. That is crazy. This black man actually has a black woman. And not only is she a black woman, but she's not lighter than him. She's a black woman who's darker than him. She's a black woman who has black hips, black nose. Like, she's a black woman. Like, she's not racially ambiguous. She's not light skinned. She's not mixed like him. She's a black woman. And he has nigger children. A lot of people were shocked. And then that shock turned to transphobia. It turned to this beautiful black woman being say, like, y'all, of course y'all don't say like, oh, she's a trans woman, y'all call her a man, but by y'all trying to say that she's a man by calling her derogatory terms. And it's just like, what do you get out of that? Because and I'm gonna tell you what you get out of it. You get, it's a win-win, right? So then you diminish, because trans people are already seen as less than, as something that shouldn't exist. So when you call when you call a cisgendered black woman with strong black features a man, you not only bash black women who are black women, distinguishably black, but then you also say, hey guys, don't forget, trans people are trash and they should definitely not exist, and it's like, y'all use trying to call these women, like I said, Meg, Serena, Michelle, etc., trans, to make people feel like, oh, you don't have to respect Michelle Obama. She's a trans. She's a trans person. You don't have to respect, you shouldn't feel sorry for Meg Thee Stallion for being shot. She's a trans person. Tory Lanez probably shot Meg Thee Stallion because he probably saw that she had a penis. So you don't have to care about her because she's a trans person. Do you see where the problem starts? Because when you say that, oh, I don't have to care about this person because they are trans, you are saying that you don't have to care about trans people. Do you understand how that you don't get to go around feeling like a good person if you say that you have reasons not to care about people? Do you understand how that works? When you say that I shouldn't respect Michelle Obama, I shouldn't admire Michelle Obama, I shouldn't look up to Michelle Obama because you have got it in your head that she's a trans person, you are saying inherently that trans people are not worthy of respect, they're not worthy of admiration, they're not worthy of love, of anything. They're just not worthy. Like, how about they just go die? How about you just go die? How about you go die? You understand what I'm saying? Do you see the problem? So yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it, because I want y'all to understand the transphobia, the misogyny, the misogyny war, all of that that's just going on. And I feel like I'm sick of it. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what's running through my brain at 2 o'clock in the morning. Fun. The huge. All right. I'm really coughing. I'm going to be red in the face. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, a trans woman today. Stop saying that you don't date black women because they're too strong and they're just so intimidating and you're just a fragile black man who just can't handle black women. Stop it. I'm sick of it and I'm tired of it. T.I. need help. T.I. needs help. T.I. get some help. If you think that T.I. makes sense, get you some help too. Get some help. Get some help. Okay? Get some help. Okay. With that being said, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your hands, wash your face, wear a mask, wash your ass, and don't be an asshole. Bye.